2021. Well, Halloween is, of course, tomorrow. And if you're looking for some last-minute inspiration and to create the ultimate look for your costume, look no further than the Morning Show. We have some experts with us now who are going to walk us through creating some really elaborate looks as you prepare for the scariest night of the year. I'd like to welcome Leslie and Christine. They are professional face painters and body paint artists. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning.
So how did you get into this? Is this, you always like to do makeup and then it just evolved into the Halloween time of year? Yes?
Absolutely. I'm in theater and Leslie is a professional artist and she's always just loved art and face painting was her niche.
Okay, yeah. Now Leslie, we see a lot of paint out on the market these days. Is face paint really taking off in terms of, as a nice option instead of wearing a mask, for example, on Halloween?
I think it really is. I mean, masks can get sweaty and hot and uncomfortable and they hurt your eyes and that string around the head is never good. So with face painting, you're able to breathe a lot better and be more creative and cater your face paint to your costume. And
really the sky's the limit.
Yeah, I think it started in the UK really big and then slowly drifted over here and it's growing.
Fantastic. Well, we have young Landon here with us today. Landon is going to be transformed into a leopard. Christine is going to start that process. And Leslie, you can walk us through. So first of all, how much time do you need to set aside in order to create a look for Halloween?
I think it really depends on your design, but here today we're going to do a leopard on Landon, and generally with kids face painting we try and set aside 10 minutes per face. Sometimes we can whip it out in 1 minute, sometimes it takes 15. I guess it's all depending on the difficulty level of the design.
And that sounds like a good amount of time because you know, kids are ready to move on to the next stage of Halloween, so they don't want to be in makeup for hours, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
So we're starting with just a simple white paint, is that right?
Yeah, she's putting her base down and then she'll do her line work on top of the base. She's just creating the pattern to her design right now.
Okay, very good. And what type of paint is this? This is special facial paint, right?
It is, yeah. All of our paints are good because they carry antibacterial features and also they have sunscreen built into them and they're cream based, so we activate it with water and then it's easily washed off with say like a shampoo or a baby shampoo soap, something really mild and soft. And yeah.
So it will stay for the amount of time you need it to stay, but it'll also wash off when you need it to wash off.
Yeah, it dries really nice. It doesn't crack or anything. If you're using the right stuff, please use the right stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is this stuff that you can find in a variety of places? Do you need to go to specific places to find this type of paint?
You know what? Here in Kingston, my friend here, Christine, she sells it, and it's best to get a hold of her because then we're providing you a safe, FDA-compliant paint, and yeah.
Okay.
It's the best stuff on the market.
And it's good in case there are any sensitivities, skin sensitivities?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have a little rule. I don't like to paint kids under 3 because their skin is just so utterly sensitive. But yeah, this is the best stuff for kids here. It's makeup grade, so it's all for safer skin.
Oh, Landon is starting to look fantastic. Now, you mentioned the little ones.
Yes.
The little ones do like to trick or treat too, so if that isn't an option to paint their face, what kind of ideas do you have?
Well, you know, with the little ones, say if they were going to be a little unicorn or something, instead of painting like she is a full base right now, maybe you just go in with a little horn or, you know, something smaller. We always like to say we can paint your hand and stuff like that, but maybe just ears and stuff when you're smaller. I have a little daughter who's 1.5 and well, I'm going to be honest, I'm not face painting her this year, so yeah, it's just
because of the sensitivities. But that's a good alternative to just maybe add the tiara if they're going to be a princess,
little
the ears if they're going to be a little cat, something to dress them up but not go full out. There's plenty of time for them to have the full look, right?
Yes.
Okay, looking fantastic, and this is really coming together really well. Is this something that anybody can do?
With lots of practice, I will go for yes. I mean, kids really aren't that picky, truthfully, so they're usually happy, you know, even with like a little emoji, a little smiley face, whatever, but you know, we like to provide the best service anyway.
Yeah, fantastic. So are you busy this Halloween doing a lot of faces?
Yeah, actually, this weekend was crazy. I don't think we slept all weekend. Did you sleep any?
I don't think so.
No.
A labor of love.
Yes, that's right. We do love what we do, and it's exciting. It's the best time of year for us, including actually Christmas. We get pretty busy booking up with holiday parties and stuff like that.
So we're getting the face on now. I guess a good question is, Landon has a fabulous face on. Is he going to be able to put a costume on? Will this dry enough that he can put the rest of his costume on, or is the face painting the last thing you do before you step out?
No, he's good to go. It will dry in about 5 minutes, and it will be like, even now you can see, like, I could rub and it's not going to do anything.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So really durable.
It will last too.
It'll
all
last.
night. Yep. You can buy stuff called stay spray, but you pretty much don't need it.
You don't need the stay spray. You can just a little bit of patience, and you're ready to turn into it. Landon, you are looking fantastic. Are you ready for Halloween? All right, good stuff. We are going to take a short break, but we are going to catch up with Christine and Leslie in a little bit, and we're going to take a look at an adult look that's ready for the holidays. Stay with us.